Deep in the heart of Africa, there was a vast and lush forest. The forest was home to many animals who lived together in peace. Birds sang in the trees, monkeys swung from branches, and zebras grazed in the open fields. Life was good, and everyone was happy, except for the elephant. He was the largest animal in the forest, and he knew it. He would often boast about his strength. He would tell everyone who would listen that he was the strongest animal in the forest. He would even trumpet loudly to remind everyone of his presence.
See, I am the strongest. No one can defeat me.
One day, the elephant was showing off his strength to a group of gazelles. He used his trunk to uproot a small tree. The gazelles were impressed.
See, I am the strongest. No one can defeat me.
The elephant was so busy boasting that he didn't notice the wise old tortoise watching him. The tortoise slowly approached the elephant. He had a plan.
Excuse me, elephant.
The elephant was surprised to see the tortoise. He had almost stepped on him.
What do you want, little tortoise? I am busy showing these gazelles how strong I am.
The tortoise smiled.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I heard you say that you are the strongest animal in the forest.
Of course I am. Who could be stronger?
The tortoise chuckled.
Well, I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, I could be stronger than you.
The elephant and the gazelles burst into laughter. How could this tiny creature possibly be stronger than the mighty elephant? The elephant laughed so hard that his whole body shook. When the laughter died down, the elephant said,
You, tortoise, stronger than me. You are tiny. You move so slowly. This is hilarious.
The tortoise didn't take offense. He knew this was his chance.
Don't judge a book by its cover. How about a contest? A tug of war?
The elephant was still laughing. This would be too easy.
A tug of war it is. I will pull you into the river with one little tug.
The gazelles were excited. They had never seen a tug of war before. This would be fun to watch. The tortoise whispered his plan to the gazelles. They were surprised, but they agreed to help. They knew the tortoise was wise, and they trusted him. The tortoise had a plan to teach the elephant a lesson about humility. The next day, all the animals in the forest gathered to watch the contest. They were curious to see what would happen. The elephant was confident, while the tortoise remained calm and composed.
Here, take this end of the vine.
The tortoise gave one end of a long, strong vine to the elephant. He then took the other end of the vine and walked deep into the forest. He found his friend, the hippopotamus, hiding in a muddy pool. The hippopotamus was big and strong, even bigger than the elephant. The tortoise explained the plan to the hippopotamus.
I'm happy to help, my friend.
He took the end of the vine in his mouth and waited for the signal. Back in the clearing, the elephant was getting impatient.
Are you ready, little tortoise?
The tortoise gave a signal to the gazelles. They then shouted to the elephant.
Pull, elephant, pull.
The elephant pulled with all his might. However, he couldn't move the vine an inch. He was stunned. He pulled and pulled, but the vine wouldn't budge. He had never struggled so much in his life. Finally, exhausted, the elephant collapsed on the ground. Just then, the tortoise emerged from the forest, followed by the hippopotamus. The elephant was shocked. He had been trying to outpull the mighty hippopotamus. He finally understood.
Strength isn't everything, elephant. Sometimes the smallest creature can be the wisest. True strength comes from humility and cleverness.
The elephant felt ashamed of his arrogance. He had been so busy boasting that he had overlooked the tortoise's wisdom. From that day on, the elephant was a changed animal. He learned to respect all creatures, big and small. He even became good friends with the tortoise, who continued to teach him valuable life lessons. And the forest remained a peaceful place where everyone, even the strongest, learned the value of humility.